What a beautiful day it is today. You have cloud every so often. It's really, really nice. Well, can have a look in the room then, shall we? At first, I want to show you something. It's really, really nice. So this is our, what day are we today? Thursday. Oh, lizard. A quick little bugger. Very quick. So it's Thursday. So that's our 13th. No. I was like, sorry, I had to count on that. 11th day here. We've actually got 3 more days left until we fly out again. We've done a Sunday to Sunday. So fly out Sunday very early Sunday morning, and then return 2 weeks later in the afternoon. But yeah, it is absolutely amazing. We're staying in Crystal Palace Resort, and it is a really nice complex. Really nice. The rooms kind of a little bit dated, but they're really good for their size and really good value for money, to be fair. Yeah, this is a little road that is basically off the beaten track, because we're staying in a small town called Skala, which is in Kefalonia, Greece. And this is with, I think it's about 3 or 4 other resorts on this stretch of road. This is off the main road, so this road will go round, bend back at itself and then join the main road, and same that way. But yeah, it's quite hilly, I'll admit, as you can see. But yeah, it's really impressive though, really is impressive. But yeah, I actually hired a car. I've got a little Hyundai i20, not a bad little car. I think it's a 1.2 petrol, so it's not too bad. Struggles going up hills though, with 3 people in the back, 3 people in the car, but hey, so yeah. I think the one with the percentage is tax, I think. I'm not really sure. And then what they comply to, I think, I'm not really sure. Again, I don't. First time I've ever been to Greece. Like I said, this is the first time I've left England for 5 years. 2014 was the last time I went. And really nice. Getting a really good tan now. So, love it. So, sea views, can't complain. Today the high is 32. And we've just been up to Old Skala, which is, I think it's way over yonder, over there somewhere, but the other side of the mountain, this mountain bit thing. And there's a car in the sun. That says 38 degrees. So driving around is 31. So 31, 32. Not bad, really nice. You do get really big critters. I think we got a hummingbird. Let's see if I can see it. Hello, there's a hummingbird. It's a hummingbird. It's really impressive. Yeah, so really good stuff. Sea view. And you don't get much traffic around here apart from like the odd cars from the villas, the other residents, the odd coach. I think the latest they come around down to here is 11 o'clock at night was the latest one. But yeah, so not too shabby. But yeah, so go have a look in the room then, shall we? So this is where I've been spending past 2 weeks. So we got a power cut again. No, we ain't got a power cut this time. We had a power cut the other day, and it caused the Jenny to kick in because there's a generator. Yeah, it's a bit hard for me to point it out. If I want to show you where that house is, it's literally 50 yards past that house, but down like that way. And that's been running all day in this heat, so fair play. And one thing I've got to say is, how the hell did it not run out of diesel? So, yeah, oop. Do things. But, yeah. It does get very hilly going that way down. Very hilly. One really impressive thing about this resort is roughly, see if I can get the camera zoom in on it, where them people are. Let's see if I'm pointed. There. Looks like palm trees next to that light down there. That's actually a walkway for this. It continues down and they've dug like a tunnel. It's impressive. And bamboo goes over the top. Yeah, so not bad. I wonder if the camera will pick this up. It's actually one side of the island over there. But yeah, real good, really good. But yeah, quiet, very quiet. Yeah, not a bad little room either. Not bad. One room apartment with obviously a ensuite-ish and a little kitchenette. And that's it. And the AC, oh that's madness. It's impressive. It does cool the room down very quick in here. But yeah, not bad little. I'm happy with it, to be fair. Well worth the money. I think it works out to be 150 odd quid a night. So it's not too bad. But yeah, love it. Sea views. See how I have my breakfast, have a coffee and a fag. Oh, it's mint. It is. Like, just to be sat like that. It's impressive, I love it. Oh dear. We had a thunderstorm yesterday, well, a bit of stormy weather, and it literally hides the clouds. It's that impressive. But yeah, it's madness. But anyway, the insects I've seen out here is obviously hummingbird. I've seen like a lizard, like tiny little thing, probably about that big, something like that. So I've seen hummingbird, lizard, seen a mahusive turtle, like a really big turtle. Two of them actually yesterday. She went to, I can't remember where it was, I think it was Turtle Bay, I think. I can't remember. Can't really remember. But anyway, so I went there. Yeah, where's that come from? Probably come off the chair or the door, one of the two. I'll say the door, I think. Anyway, yeah, so I've seen that. You got tiny praying mantises, probably about that big, really small and thin. Brown ones. What else we got? We've had geckos, we've had big ants, little ants, European hornet. I've seen countless of them. They don't really annoy you, they kind of like stay out of the way. They look for like, that's what they're looking for. They search for water then, especially down at the pool. They have like a shower area where the water's not drained away. Like there's a little puddle. You'll see one or two come land in it, drink it, a little bit of it, and then disappear. Don't annoy us. The only thing that really bugs us is the wasps, because they're slowly starting to harvest the grapes. That's the only downside, really. But yeah, so now I'm gonna do a bit of a flashback earlier on into the week, where I found some old engines, cars and stuff. They do a thing over here, where when it breaks down or it can't be fixed anymore, it just reaches the end of its life, they literally park it, leave it, and just let it get reclaimed by, well, Mother Nature. Because there ain't really much things of scrapyards around here. Not really. I've not seen one, but there probably is one, probably 30, 40, maybe even 80 kilometres away, but don't know. That's another thing as well. They work in kilometres instead of miles, and do everything in kilometres an hour and all that stuff. But anyway, check this out. I've got pictures of it and all that stuff. But when I get back to England, I've got to process a lot of stuff. So this might take a while, so bear with us. Let's do this thing. Oh, it's a beautiful day out here today. Look what I've discovered. If you can see it, I can't see it very well. Bloody phone case makes the screen look like it's black. Very old digger. Looks like it's not moved in a while. See if I can get out there and have a look. I have a sneaky suspicion that it might still be working. Oh, that sounds hot. Look at this. Whoa. I mean, what a way to work with a view though. But the heating there, I bet it's obscene. It's about 33 out here today, so probably in there well hot. Yeah. That's a demolition machine. Be careful of the turrets. Nah, that's not moved in a while. I haven't. By the way, the tyres are sunk in the ground. And by the way, this one's flat. I'll say it's not worked in years. Oh days. Do you reckon it's open? Oh fuck, it's locked. Damn it. It's got the old air ram on it thing that punches concrete and that. It's a giant chisel, but impressive. So there was probably a building here at some point then. It's just been demolished. Impressive. I've never got to try and get in. I bet it's useless because I bet oh, that's well tight. Not a chance on getting in there. Don't really gonna start anyway. It's impressive though. Very cool. Yeah, definitely was a building here at some point. Definitely was. Yeah. Just left to basically rust apart, I guess. That's been parked for a long time. It's a shame really. Hey, that's the way things go. Seems to be a phase around thing here. When it dies, it's either left as storage or just abandoned. Yeah, wouldn't mind working in a view like this. Minus the heat though. I don't want to be crawling around in a loft in this heat. Mind you, it's different heat compared to back home. Yeah. Right, let's carry on. I need to find a shop soon because I'm running out of water. And it's very hot. This is another thing that I mean, like, when it dies, they just park it and forget about it. See? It's crazy. There's no scrap yards in this town. I think. There's hardly any scrap yards around, I don't think. Could be totally wrong. I mean, could be a city, probably half an hour, 45 minutes from here that's got a massive scrapyard or something like that. Yeah, it's just impressive. It really is. Let's see what I mean, like. There is nothing such as a scrapyard around here. It parks and it just gets reclaimed by earth. It's really old school digger. Bulldozer. Just left of that. Ooh, what we got here? Oh, that's really old Volvo, that is. Really old. And quite recently new-ish. Been 20 odd years. Mercedes dump truck. Old school Volvo dump truck. And over there. Something like frame. I can't really see it. Really old. Really old pickup. It's a Toyota. Really old Toyota. Very old. Get a couple of pictures. Just try to keep out of the way of the hornets and the mantises and all that stuff. It's well old. Been parked for a very, very long time. Very long time. An old Rover. Oh god. It's well old. There's a dodging places. Very old Rover over there. Look at this. I want to get a picture of this old truck. Just quickly. See, there's an old Citroen van down there. Just want to get a picture of this. This looks like an old Ford, this is. Or an old Chevy. I want to get a picture of this. It's very old. Very old indeed. very, very old. It just keeps going. It's just never ending. That's a Fiat. What's a Citroen? Uh oh, that's like. One thing about the driving rules over here, it's a massive free fall when they drive on the opposite side to what we do. There's a massive free fall. Better stop recording soon because my phone's getting very hot. And it's in the case that makes it waterproof. A couple more before my phone dies of overheating. Nice old truck as well. So that's probably a Mercedes. Don't really know. Don't really know. It's cool though. Look at that. I'll never be on the road again. Never. That looks like a Ford. I'd say that is probably a Ford. It appears my time in Greece this year, 2019, has come to an end, and it is now time to do the depressing part of any holiday that anyone knows that's been on a holiday like this or camping or whatever. Got to do the depressing part, and that is the dreaded packing. But first, I'm getting my priorities right. I've made a cup of coffee just to help a little bit and take my mind off it. And if you're wondering why did I not make tea, I despise it. Will not drink it. If anyone makes it, I won't touch it. And people say, well, you're not English then. Well, I am. I just don't like the taste or smell of it. It is grim. I'll probably start the war, but that's just my point of view, just saying. But yeah, no. Here comes the fun part. Whoopee! So, yes. Slowly getting there. Just making sure everything's charged. Power banks a lot. That one's charged. That one's charged. I'm not sure on this one, is it? Yeah, that's charged. Got to sort my taxes out, so check how much I've spent and all that stuff, just out of curiosity. This year I've spent €1,000, and I think the exchange rate last time I checked was pretty much like for like, so I spent about £1,000, and that's a lot. Fair enough. Yeah, just to give you an idea. But yeah, so gonna make the most of having power. Charge my phone overnight, but charge my headphones and shit. I've only got 2 adapters, and I need a third one. I'm gonna get a third one. I get moaned at. Yeah. Anyway, I should be starting to back right about now. Yeah, that's pretty much sorted then. Right. Let's get this show on the road and go and have our last dinner here in Greece. It's been epic, it really has. But yeah, sweet. Right, that'll do for now then. Go have a second coffee before going out. Got Right, sweet. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.